Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look at the Bitcoin market as usual on Monday. Today we are happy to introduce our new fundamental report for the July. It shows some interesting moments in analysis of the Bitcoin market, especially in the recent few months. And if you have read our report for the June, you probably saw that the really serious agencies turned to the cryptocurrencies and it starts to develop some applications for estimation of the fundamental fair intrinsic value of the Bitcoin. And on last week we discussed the model that is prepared by the JP Morgan. They said that fair value of the Bitcoin currently stands around 10,000 area. In today's report, we have prepared, it's a Switzerland SIBA bank. Also developed the fundamental analysis model to estimate the fair value of the Bitcoin based on the fundamental factors. It stands approximately around 1060 level. So it means that currently Bitcoin approximately is fairly valued, and it means that all time on the market will be below this area, at least in the nearest few months. It will be area for accumulation for a long-term time. So those of you who are investing in the Bitcoin but not just making some speculation, that will be the signal to you where to accumulate and where you could distribute. So below this area on any retracement means that it will be a good situation for taking the position in the Bitcoin market. Also, there are some more interesting stuff in our research on the long-term forecast on the Bitcoin, also based on fundamental, tells that it could reach within a few years the 70,000 area. So a lot of interesting stuff. And we recommend you to read it because it could give you the ability to understand the whole background picture that stands right now in the cryptocurrencies. In general speaking, in our long-term view that we talked about in a few months, we see a strong fundamentals background for a Bitcoin. But some technical difficulties the market meets in recent time. I'll just stop it for a few months, and it was showing really very low volatility, especially on the last week. It was really anemic price action. And finally, you can see market fundamental factor starts to work and market turns to the active action. Now it stands just for a few steps from the erasing of the bearish context and possible upward continuation. I am speaking about the top of the C point. If market will take it out of these levels, will be a really decisive moment, because not only the ABCD pattern will be erased, but also market will erase most recent drop, and so will be bullish reversal, price action, and that could tell you that we're standing in a continuation of this leg. If we suggest that this is kind of the first leg, second retracement, this could be a major upward action, just is starting right now. So because anyway, as in the short term, as in the longer term, this will be a very decisive moment if market will challenge this top and will continue upward action. So that's important. Here we could set a lot of targets. So it could be, for example, it could be A, B, C bottom. Nearest standing COP will be somewhere in this area. Then it should be OP above the A. But first, we will focus on some smaller standing targets, nearest standing targets on the lower time frames. On the daily chart, you can see the action is really starting. Hash rate reaching the absolute top. We also have mentioned it in our report. It's a very important moment for the market. Difficulties of writing, hash rate is rising. As you can see, capitulation of miners is finished and market turns to the upward action. Now it's just, as I said, a few months from taking of the long position. What patterns we could consider? Take a look that on the daily chart, market is not at overbought. It easily could challenge this top. Currently on the 4 time frame chart, I think that we could consider this setup. First of all, that's the same our ABCD pattern. Intraday patterns ABCD has been erased. That's the bullish moment. Market on the way up has reached not just the OP target, but also it hits the XOP and shows the retracement after that increasing, moving above it. It means that we currently could focus on the target that stands above the previous top. So it means that here we could consider some extension to the upside, and the first target stands as based on this butterfly is 1085 approximately. It's 127 extension of the butterfly. It means that market should challenge this top, and it probably should happen on this week. Also, market has broken through the 618 resistance level to the upside that was here. From this top to this low, 618 level also has been broken. That's also a good moment. Currently, guys, well, I think that we consider taking some long position based on the retracement. So take a look at the levels. I think that should be somewhere 10 even and maybe 98. There's two levels to consider because, well, market right now stands not at some barrier. It has broken all levels already. At the same time, it's not at the very bottom, and it means that we should not get too significant retracements. Probably will be somewhere to 10 even or 98. There's two levels to consider for possible taking the long position. So currently context is bullish, and we intend to watch what will happen around the previous top, how market will challenge it.